What's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with a new video. I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. I hope you guys had a chance to watch me put that new video up about Whoopi Goldberg and The View and her views on racism and everything. As y'all know, this week is Christmas, so this will be the only video this week. But I have some best of the Scorpion Show for 2014 videos piling up. I had a chance to go through a lot of stuff over the weekend. I uncovered like a lot of our old stuff, like when we used to sing and dance and all that, carrying on. Like it was just a good weekend. I felt good looking at all the old stuff from the Scorpion Show. So like every other day I'll post something for like 2 months. Like yesterday's video, I put up the best of January and February 2014, and you know, every other day a new video will come, so until the new year. So make sure y'all check those videos out. Also make sure y'all watch my mom video from Thursday. It got very deep, where she was talking about religion and being gay, and a guy who donated his sperm to a friend, and they had a baby, and then the father left, so now he's like, should I step up and be the man? And you know, it's a bunch of other stuff that a lot of people wrote, and we will get to the new questions once my mom is she's sick, like she got some flu thing, and I'm not trying to be around her doing all of that stuff.
I'm not trying to be in here.
Oh, you tried. So I'm like, I told her to stay in her room. My neighbor cooked yesterday. We brought dinner to her. Like, just stay the hell upstairs. Don't go anywhere in the house, because I don't. It's Christmas. Nobody wants to be sick.
What did Ariel cook?
She made some tilapia. Yeah, some baked tilapia with all these spicy sauces on it. She made spinach and she made corn, and then she had made cookies for her son's classroom. So you know, I was over there tearing that food up.
Yeah, Ariel likes to cook.
Yeah,
and she can cook.
Really good.
Yeah, she can.
I'm about to.
She made me that macaroni and cheese
every week.
You know, I cook out, and I cook out. I was in there eating for like an hour.
Are you serious?
She made me a whole pan of macaroni and cheese to myself. Yes, she did, and she had the breadcrumbs. I think it was to myself, and I shared it with Ibn and a few other, and me and Amber, we was all, what? Because, you know, Ariel made the food because I had told her the year before.
You never had got a chance.
I never got a chance to eat it at my own cookout. I never got a chance to eat because I was so busy entertaining people and talking that I never got a chance to eat. So Ariel said, okay, well this year I'm going to make sure I make you your own stuff, so that when that food outside runs out, this will be only for you. Yes. And sure enough, she kept her word, and I went in her house and I sat at that dining room table, and she had all this food ready for me. I said, I know that's right, Ariel.
Yeah, she
go ahead. Yeah, she can cook.
That's one thing she can do.
I like to eat.
Me too.
Yeah.
But look at you, look at that. I'm about to say, well, in 2014,
yeah,
it's not hard to tell no more.
Yeah, your mother.
Was I my mother? You tried that. So speaking of barbecues and stuff, as I told y'all at the Scorpion Show barbecue this year, is that we will not do the barbecue next year. What we're going to do is we're going to get together with all the other YouTubers that Sweet Addictions TV and the Scorpion Show presents the Blackout. So it'll be us, it'll be Rox, it'll be Ashley Miller, it will be Messy Mouse, Justin J, Bondi Blue. Oh my goodness. I don't know if Funky Dineve's going to come because he tried me on Instagram. But yeah, him.
Where you going to have it at?
Your boy Nunu in Atlanta. You're coming.
Well, when?
It's
you know,
September 5th.
Oh, okay. But
yeah, it's way. I made sure that, you know, your trip is in July. Yeah. So I made sure that we will be there. And people keep asking, like, are you coming? I'm like, it's the Scorpion Show. And if I was just coming, I would say I'm coming.
Is who coming?
Is it just me coming? Or are they asking, are you coming? But I'm like, I'm saying the Scorpion Show, so it's our name. So we're coming. But we don't have to deal with all of that running around, shopping, and because bitch, it's over with. I'm done with that. I'm done.
And we don't have to worry about people telling you why you getting food from the dollar store.
Yes. So this year we're all gonna do is all the YouTubers, we're going to get together and we're going to talk and we're going to find out how to plan this. Like as far as it comes to the hotels, we're going to try to have it at a hotel, and then try to get like group discounts for the rooms and stuff like that. So everybody won't be spread out all around the city, so we can all be in one place. And it's also going down during Pride weekend, and then you have the celebrities that have their stuff going on during Labor Day weekend. So you pretty much free to do whatever you want to do. It's Saturday August the 5th. So, I mean, Saturday, August the 5th. Saturday, September the 5th.
But what hotel would it be at? Because
we're trying to get like the best prices and we're pricing.
Doing that now.
Yeah, Candy.
Oh.
You see, I'm in Philly. I wash my hands. Candy, you handle the donations.
Yeah, good. She's good.
You know, because Candy done had 2 maybe 3 meetings.
So she knows how to do that.
Yeah, she knows how to go down. So I'm like,
maybe you can pull some strings and get one of your celebrity friends to come and stop.
That's right. We got 9 months to do this, and I just wanted to be stress free. So I know some people were upset with us that we're not doing the barbecue, including my friends. But it's like y'all, and they don't understand the stress of what it goes through. And then you got Mikhail Child. You got he had a new schedule, so it's already late. And then the markets are already about to close. Then you got your sister just picking shit up that's not even on the list and throwing it in. Oh, you'll pay for it.
Yeah.
Well, just taking up my money. No, just stop. You don't even know what I have. So it was just a mess. So we're gonna do the donations thing, but I have to talk with Candy so that way we can all put our money together and pay for. Because it's gonna be expensive when you have a caterer. Because I'm not cooking. I don't want to ride around. I just want to show up and let it be nice. Like, we're going to have a great time because we haven't seen these YouTubers in a long time. So it's time to all of us to get together and just have a great time. So if you're a YouTuber and you want to be a part of it, please contact myself or Candy, because some YouTubers was feeling left out, and I don't want nobody to feel left out, and it's no shade to nobody. Like, I'm not going into that with this. If you want to come, we all going to get together and have a good time.
Be really good.
Yes, that's right.
People would show up.
And I can't name all the YouTubers and stuff, but okay, and then Wes, and then Jamar. So yeah, I can't get everybody, but I don't want nobody to feel like I left their name out or on purpose.
Well, if you're a YouTuber, you're invited.
That's right. So if you do YouTube videos,
you're invited.
Everybody's invited.
And you have to participate in the corners too.
That's right. Everybody got to put their money up.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah. Every fucking body. Don't think that's why we could not include you, because you don't want that.
No. And then one YouTuber want to say,
yeah, because I'll get that and read you.
You know, Candy gonna call me and say, well, one of the YouTubers feel like you used their name from their album, and I'm saying
from their album,
bitch. Let me tell yes. So, and let me tell you something. I was drunk as shit when we was at the table. Okay, that's what I said. I'm like, I was drunk as hell when I was when we came up with the name.
I'm dead serious.
I know.
I'm dead serious.
He's welcome to come too.
Yeah.
It's no shade from nobody. Come on out. We're going to have a good ass time. That's all I know. And it's Gay Pride weekend. And then you got the Ludacris present. Ludacris weekend. But maybe we can probably get him to slide through.
Ooh.
Don't do that. So, I know you had a chance to see, where's my lips, it feels so chapped. I know you had a chance to watch Whoopi Goldberg.
I did.
And Rosie, they go back and forth about the racism thing.
Yeah, I thought Whoopi Goldberg saying that only black people know what racism really is was silly. Like, Whoopi Goldberg, all people know about racism, not just African Americans. Every species known to man that are man have... Latinos have experienced racism. Asians have experienced it. African Americans have experienced it. Just no. Okay? No. Let me tell you something. In the 1940s, during World War II, this country had their own version of I don't want to call them concentration camps because we weren't killing people like the Germans were the Jews. But we had our own version of camps where we sectioned off, in California, we sectioned off Japanese Americans, where they had to live in a certain camp for X amount of times during World War II. Why? Because we were so afraid because Japan had attacked us during Pearl Harbor. I don't care what nobody says, but that was a form of racism within itself. Because you're sectioning off these people. These are American-born Japanese people. Of course, some of them may have come over here from Japan when they were younger and they were old. But these people were now American citizens. And now you're treating them as if they were the people who attacked us on December 7th, 1941. So I always thought that that was some form of prejudice and racism. Whoopi Goldberg, everybody has experienced it, not just black people. And some people felt as though Whoopi, they understood what she was saying, but she worded it wrong. No, I don't understand nothing. She meant what she said. And she meant what she said, and she said what she meant. Yeah. Okay? And for her to, and I love what Rosie said, like, Whoopi, what are you talking about? I have a black child in my house. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? Like,
that's just the view that I missed, okay?
Yes, and they were really going in. I like that view. Now, I'm going to need for Nicole to kind of step it up a little.
Yes.
Because even Rosie Perez was doing a little good, too. When her and Rosie was going back and forth, like, Rosie, I never said, and I feel as though you're saying that I said, and I never. I like that. I like that energy. Nicole Wallace, you're the only one that has not stepped up yet.
Because she's a dumb blind. She's literally a dumb blind.
I don't want to say that.
Because she don't know nothing.
Well, people used to say that about Elizabeth Hasselbeck. That she was a dumb blind, too. But Elizabeth Hasselbeck used to stand up for herself, even if I didn't agree with her. And I liked Elizabeth Hasselbeck's energy because she was the only one on that table that felt and believed in what she said, and she fought every last one of those women on there. She didn't give a fuck what they had to say. She stood up for what she had to say. Whether you like it or not, I wish Elizabeth Hasselbeck came back because I really did like her on The View. Well, no, she ain't coming back. But I mean, if anything, like either her or somebody like her. Nicole Wallace is not. No.
If you want controversy, get Ann Coulter to come up on The View.
God. Oh! Girl. There would be no more show. Because they would really be done with her. What?
Ann Coulter, Michelle Malkin. Oh, God. And I can't stand Michelle Malkin.
I mean, neither. Because Michelle Malkin thinks, she thinks she's one of them. Until they send her ass into one of those camps.
One of them camps. Yeah. Fuck you up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah,
they'll send her right in one of those camps. But I just feel as though Whoopi Goldberg, you did not really. It didn't make sense of what you were saying at all.
Maybe she was just tired or something. Like maybe she was ready for this Christmas break that they on. But Whoopi didn't make no sense at all. And then she like, you're white. How you gonna like? You don't know what it is. Like no white people. A lot of white people don't know what it is to experience racism, but they definitely can understand. So Whoopi. She just was just going off and just didn't agree with anything. She tried to tell Laverne Cox like, bitch, I've been black for 60 years and who are you? Like, she just came off rude.
And can I just say one thing real quick? Laverne Cox, I really liked her on The View.
I like her.
She spoke well and she knew what she was talking about and she just jumped right in. I really like Laverne Cox, and as I was watching, I was like, that would be great TV if they would hire her as a new host.
Look, either she's going to join that show or she's going to get her own show because she's good. I like her.
And before I continue, it was called The Internment of Japanese Americans in the United States with the Force. It was the forced relocation and incarceration during World War II of between 110,000 and 120,000 people of Japanese ancestry who lived on the Pacific coast in camps in the interior of the country. 62% of the internees were United States citizens. The U.S. government ordered the removal of Japanese Americans in 1942, shortly after Imperial Japan's attack on Pearl Harbor. Such incarcerations were applied unequally due to differing population concentrations and, more importantly, state and... so basically this is, what I said. And it was wrong and it should have never been done.
Can you imagine if they did that in 2014?
Yeah, can you just imagine? No. You know what could you imagine? I don't want to jump far in, but could you imagine if a white person said, I have me a black, like Nene Leakes said last night, now she has her own gag.
Yes, she be trying it. Like, she don't get it. She don't get it. I said that last night. She don't get it. And she thought she was trying to be funny from that last controversy that she had with the gays. Yes.
But Nene just don't get it. You can't say stuff like that, and it's not funny.
It's like having a pet. Like, bitch, we're not your pet.
Gays are not pets. And if a white person was to say that, oh, now I have my own black. What? Can you imagine?
Yes.
Like Nene,
that's why
not
her
cool.
hair keep coming out like that, because she don't respect no fucking body.
Yeah, she looks like Raggedy Ann now.
She needs a Marlo back in her life to get her together. Like, no, you can't go on TV with hair like this.
Yeah.
How you supposed to be Miss Donald Trump, Miss Cash Checks, and you looking like you got a fucking check like
she just stepped off the set of Andy.
Yes, and woke up like this.
Yeah,
like, no.
She was the Hard Not Life for real. Miss Hannigan's School for Girls.
Bitch, last night, let me tell you something. On Housewives, I'm just done with Candy's mom.
Yeah,
I'm just done. I'm done.
I'm done with Candy's meddling.
Yeah,
and meddling in everybody's business.
But see that she needs some kind of controversy besides just her mother.
Just her mother, because
so she gotta play on everybody's
nerves. It's getting on my nerves.
She got to play on everybody.
You know why it's getting on my nerves with her? Because she's not a good fit for that particular medal.
And she always talking about, I'm not about the drama.
Right, but yeah,
but there you go.
Yeah,
but see, because
Apollo
came to us and he told us this and that, and Phaedra just don't want to hear it. Like, it was a mess. And then they said that we heard Roger Bobb's name like 20 times last night in the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, I've seen his name on Tyler Perry's stuff. Never knew what he looked like or none of that. And it just seemed like everything was just...
gone without knowing what it looked like.
It just seemed like it was all a part of a
skit.
It just it seemed scripted.
Yeah, like
that how everything went down, and no, because she's dating Roger Bobb. No, I went to go see him, and
honest to God, I posted this on Instagram, and it's the honest God's truth. I put my hand up to God. Today I couldn't believe it when I woke up. I couldn't, but it was true. Last night I had a dream of all people that Little Mo had broke up with Dynamite and was dating Roger Bobb.
Oh no. You really dreamt that?
Honest to God, I really dreamt that. Because I had heard his name so much last night, and then for the first time I watched what happens with... and I saw when they said about Roger Bobb being mentioned 19 times, because Phaedra said I think it was mentioned 15, but it was really 19. And I was like, you know how when you go to sleep, and something...
Did you go to sleep with Bravo on? Because sometimes when you go to sleep with the TV on, whatever you hearing comes up in your dream.
Oh, you said that I go to sleep with Bravo on. I thought you said that I go to sleep with...
Oh, you went to sleep with someone last night? Oh, okay. Roger Bobb. All right. Or did you have a Roger Bobb in your bed last night?
I didn't have anybody in my bed.
So yes, Demetria McKinney.
But I wasn't in anybody's bed, bitch.
Oh, I
just didn't hear properly what you said. I just was thinking like, wow. Shut up.
So Demetria McKinney's supposed to be, she was supposed to be the new housewife, but then it ended up being Claudia.
And Claudia
she doesn't bring nothing to the show. She is just... She just, to me, it's like thirsty. I'm thirsty for
attention. I'm thirsty for you not to like me so then we can have drama.
No, it shouldn't be like that. Like
me and my first lady are really good girlfriends because she called me. She said, no, she called me after. She said, I don't think Claudia fits in the show. I said the same thing. Like, why is she on this show? Why? Claudia Jordan. Go home, Roger Bobb. Go home.
Because she's good friends with Kenya. But I know her and Claudia and Nene is going to get into it further this season. Because that's the only thing that's going to be good. And then Demetria, like, no, what's her name? Kenya, don't try to call somebody crazy, bitch. She got you together. That's my man.
Yeah, but nobody want him.
But, oh, yes, they did. Once they find out you got coin,
they
you don't work for Tyler Perry.
You're right.
She gonna say, oh, no, that's a good, that's a good catch.
Yeah.
No, bitch, you wanted that catch.
Yeah.
And they're gonna try to find out through the grapevine if it's true.
No, she didn't find out through the grapevine. She went to the farmer. Yeah, she went to fuck the horse. She went to the farmer. Who bought the horse.
Talking about, oh, well, I just was, no, bitch, mind your business. And yes, I'm dating.
Yeah, yes, I'm
dating. I didn't.
Oh, my
God.
God.
That was making it seem like he was gay.
Roger Bobb, you actually
making it seem like he's dating. Like, girl, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do
Watch your words, tread lightly. Because y'all was trying it a little bit.
Yeah, because they kept jumping in there. He works with Tyler Perry.
Yeah, okay. Well, congrats to Tyler. He just had a baby. And Have and Have Nots come back January 7th. And y'all know that's my motherfucking show.
Yeah.
I don't think Roger Bobb produced that.
No, I don't think he did. Yes!
Now, how many times did we say Roger?
Woo!
And what else? And Phaedra, I'm kind of over Phaedra now. It's like, girl, I'm tired of the petty patty stuff. Like, you don't want to speak to Apollo. You bitch. First of all, you treat him like shit when he's around you and the children. Then you get mad that he try to talk to you in the club and then say, oh, well, you could talk to me at home. No, like, you got to pick which one you're going to do.
Yeah, but I don't think he should have came to her in the club.
No, he shouldn't have. But she was doing a little bit too much.
But I see where he's coming from because when I am there, you don't talk to me.
Yeah, it's like, if it's over, let it be over. Now we all know that it's over, and she's going to get a divorce. But I kind of felt bad for him a little bit. But then again, Apollo, you out here running around on all these clubs, getting drunk. You do have children at home that you need to be bonded with before it's time for you to go. Right. Like, don't be out here running to the strip club with people's money, spending it on them. That's not right.
People,
because I know you got some money left.
Yeah.
In the account somewhere. Okay.
throw that money this way.
And you know Phaedra ain't putting money in his book, so he got to do interviews with all of these magazines. Oh, I'm pretty sure she will.
Mm-hmm. Her and Claudia. Because Claudia's going to drive her up there. Just so she can say she was a part of that.
Oh,
Claudia wants to be down so bad.
Very down.
And Claudia don't know how to dress. She dresses like she's cheap.
I wish that Marlo come back, because they
now that because remember I didn't like Marlo, but now I want her to come back. I want Marlo to come back and everybody's on the show to stay, so then there can really be some fights.
Bitch, because Nina, you got to get your fashion back up, baby. I'm sorry, and you know I ain't no fashion plate.
I'm not talking Nina, I'm talking Claudia. Claudia looks like somebody who just stepped out of somebody's high school parking lot. Claudia, and then her hair be looking a mess. You're like, Claudia, why do you dress so cheap? She do dress cheap. Claudia, yes, she dresses cheap. Claudia dressed like somebody who just came on the scene, not somebody who's been on the scene for X amount of years.
Yeah, and then like you trying to don't rush that girl to get married. See, you trying to fuck up people's relationships, trying to talk about, well, if you've been with 7, 8 years, where's the ring? What part of off and on don't you understand?
And what part of mind your business before I put my foot up in your ass don't you understand? But you will understand. And you mind your business. Don't worry about what. Like this lady at my job. She is so nice, and I really do like her. I do. But I had to let her know. I had to let her know. The other day, I go to this particular ATM at my job. I check my account periodically.
Yeah.
Because I know I have bills and I know stuff, my money is coming out. So I want to make sure that it came out or that, you know, whatever the case may be. So, you know, she works at this little coffee shop and where I go to the thing. And she was like, you know, this, that, and the third. And we always speak nicely. So she was like, you know, and she says this to me a lot. Yeah, because you always coming down here checking your account. Okay, yes, I know. She was like, you know, I was like, yeah, because, you know, because stuff come out. And she was like, oh, okay. What, you got another job or something? What, you got more money coming in there?
Oh, no.
So I almost didn't say anything because I'm steady paying attention to the thing, the ATM. But then something said, no, you got to say something because now it's people standing in her line. So I turned around and I said, I said, I'm not trying to be funny or anything, but that's not really any of your business what's coming in here. And she goes, oh, I'm sorry, no, I didn't mean it like that. I said, yeah, it's not none of your business. And I turned back around, got my receipt, and walked away. That's none of your business what's coming into my account. And don't be saying that while all these people standing here. Don't ask me, do I have the extra income? That's none of your business. So I had to let her know, that's none of your business. I haven't seen her since then. Not because, you know, but because certain things you don't say. Yeah. And don't say that. Yep. Now, me and you talking, you're a nice lady, but now I have to let you know, don't say stuff like that. Because what's coming into my account and what's coming into my pockets is none of your business. First of all, I am going on 30, and my mother and father, since I've had a job, and I've had a job for 10 years since I graduated from high school, my mother and father ain't never, in the 10 years that I had a job, they've never asked me how much I make. So what you think I'm going to allow you to sit here and ask me what's coming into my account? It's none of your business. And I told her, like, it's none of your business. And I'm not trying to be funny, but it's none of your business. And she, oh, I'm sorry, no, I didn't mean it like that, because you know you always come down here. Okay, well then let me come down here and do what I'm doing and go about my business. Like, people get too comfortable. Now back to what we were talking about.
I forgot what we were talking about, because bitch, I was into that story. But yeah, this was a fill episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta again.
Okay, I'm waiting for the drama.
Yes.
And I'm glad, you know, for somebody who don't have a peach no more, she still is on the show.
Yes, every week.
Yes,
every fucking week.
Of course, she's getting her scenes in until the real job comes.
I know she's getting a check for all this.
She better. She's getting a check from 2 people.
You can work.
There I go, mind her business.
You won't get the check.
There I go, mind her business. But she is getting a check from 2 people.
Yeah.
Ain't that what King?
Yeah. I mean, Nation
and no. Oh, well, 3 people.
Wait a minute.
Ain't that what Cynthia said from that rich black guy she's messing with?
Ooh, no, see, well, if she's getting bags and twerking for bags, let her do that.
Yeah, because I will twerk. I twerk for no bags.
Damn sure can't twerk off Peter for somebody. I'm about to say twerk off Peter to pay Paul.
Oh, she can't do that either. Because Bobb, yes!
You can't twerk off Peter to pay Paul.
No, she can't.
Bitch!
Let me tell you something. I was getting ready to go there, but I'm not going to go there.
Oh!
Okay? Cynthia keep walking around like her business is the space
it's
to be.
Booming.
Then she wanted to sell the meat. Yeah, she should have had it at bar 1. Why?
Because she got the income.
Yeah, and she wasn't that fucking
like a business.
Yeah. So much. But after that, then what?
Okay, because the video never premiered.
It premiered. It never played. It played and no sound.
All right. But see, let me tell you something. Demetria can sing. Anytime you sing with Tyler Perry several times or several plays, you know she can sing. She's not one of those cookie cutter singers where they say, I can sing a little, not act. No, that bitch sings, okay? So y'all can get up into her, and she can act. She's been on House of Perry. House of Perry? Bitch, don't remember that time we, you and, what's his name? Alan Payne, child. Huh. He tried it for 40 days and 80 nights. Who, me? Because you didn't remember his name.
I did.
He was up.
I did.
He's like, I know who you are.
And I had a fucking, what do you call it? Brain fart. I had a brain fart, and I really couldn't remember his name.
He's like, yeah, I know.
And then he looked at me like, and I was like, oh my God. No, but what about with T.I.?
Bitch, all about Lil King or Major, one of them. He's like, and that one, he's like, yeah, what? Fuck, bitch. And if he would have did something, we would have jumped too, like
right into Lamar's house.
That's my employee. You don't talk to him like that.
This is okay.
It's like no, it was just a cute moment that happened. It was funny,
and
but
they were T.I. and Tiny were
very nice.
They were
very nice.
Very nice.
Yes. So So yeah, but speaking of T.I., let's talk about his artist, Iggy Azalea. I just found out that she had blocked me from a tweet from Thanksgiving.
Iggy Azalea blocked you?
Halloween. Because remember she dressed up as white chicks, and I was like, oh, that's so cute, she dressed up as herself for Halloween. It was shady, but I didn't.
That you dressed up for who?
That she dressed up as herself for Halloween as a white chick. But it was just a joke. I know, but she blocked me. And then somebody was like, well, yeah, somebody had tweeted me and said something about when I was fat. And I was like, well, I ain't that no more, so whatever. Right. And so then I tweeted her because she had got into it and I didn't even know. And then I was like, just don't be so sensitive. It was just a damn joke. And because I really wanted to see what was going on with her and Azealia Banks. So I'm seeing all of these tweets from Azealia Banks, and I go to her page and I'm like, fuck, I can't see anything because I'm blocked. But thank God I got another backup account for the Scorpion Show.
You couldn't see nothing on Azealia Banks either?
No, it said, not Azealia Banks, Iggy. And, you know, it was just a good interview that Azealia Banks did on Hot 97. And I've never watched that interview.
And let me tell you something. I told everybody I don't pay attention to Azealia Banks or Iggy Azalea. Never paid attention to either one of them. Don't. But Azealia really opened my eyes. And you know, as I was watching her interview, as I was watching her interview, I kept hearing you when she was talking about the Grammys. And how they how they tried to downplay black artists. I kept saying, "Oh my God, Kevin's been saying this for years and years and years," and it's so true, it's so true. But let me tell you something. Azealia Banks got a lot of people talking with that interview. She got some people who were for it and some people who just thought she was ignorant in what she was saying. But let me just say this: I will give her this credit. Azealia Banks knew exactly what she was talking about when she was talking about the Grammys, and she was talking about how they tried and how the industry downplays black artists. She knew exactly what she was talking about. Forget what she said about Iggy Azalea and T.I. Let's forget about that for a moment because I'm about to go back to that. But forget what she said about them. What she said about the industry and how they treat African Americans and how they've been taking stuff from us. And it immediately made me think of Little Richard. How years ago when Little Richard came out with songs and they would take his songs and give it to white artists because they felt as though him as a black artist couldn't sell, or they wouldn't play his songs on certain radio stations down south because he was a black artist, so they would give it to white artists and it would blow up and he would get no credit for it at all. It made me think back to that, and I was like, wow, she's so right. And when she said, well, you know, she don't do this, she does this, so why don't they categorize her in pop instead of hip-hop, because she's not hip-hop. And I was just like, wow, she's really speaking the truth. But a lot of Iggy Azalea fans, they didn't see it. But it's, and I had to explain to some people, yes, she keeps saying Iggy's name, yes. But I just want y'all to stop and close your eyes for a minute and take Iggy out of the equation. Is what Azealia Banks saying, is it really a lie, or she's telling you the truth? She's telling you the truth because regardless if it's Iggy or anybody else, It's true. They try to put white artists against black artists, and they try to make you think as a black artist that you're better, and then somehow we're going to throw you in here in the black category, and we're going to still make you win over them, knowing damn well you ain't better than them. But because you are who you are, we're going to give it to you. And that's not cool. And that's what Azealia was saying. It's not cool.
And they need younger people on the Grammy Academy that does the selections and things like that.
Yes, they do.
And, you know, it's just crazy. Like, I was feeling everything she said. And you know what her problem is? Her main problem is not what she says, it's how she says it. Yeah. Because people are not receiving what she's saying.
Because she sounds like an angry black woman.
Yes. But you know what? She's been through a lot, and I understand that. But yes,
she's upset.
And that's why she was crying, because she was talking about her frustrations with being in the industry, and she's also been a part of the problem because she's been out here fighting with people. Like, you can't take her seriously. Like when y'all ask me to talk about her stuff, for what? Like, all she do is talk about people. But then when I had a chance to listen to some of the songs that was on the interview, I was like, hey, I fucking like this shit. I can roll with this. So, you know, when we get paid before Christmas, you make sure I'll
before Christmas?
Yes, right before Christmas. How you doing?
Which is I don't know.
All right. I will make sure I will make sure that I check out, you know, buy some more of her music, because I was feeling it. Like, I really liked it. But I just want her to not be so angry and do her, okay? You know that you got this set against, first of all, we all go through it. But you don't let that hinder you from getting your music out there. Just fucking work hard. You got to work harder. That's what Beyonce does, okay? She works 20 times harder than what she would have to be if her skin color wasn't.
There you go.
So,
that's true.
Come on, let's be for real.
That's true.
Let's be for real. Because a lot of these girls get out there, can't sing, can't do shit, walk around, and y'all show up to the concert. And Beyonce works 16-hour days. Okay? And y'all ain't going nowhere. I don't give a fuck how many times y'all think y'all got it right. We're going to do until it's perfect. Yeah, y'all seen it on video. Azealia, that's what you need to be doing. Like, fuck it. Let me work on my shit, get it together. These bitches might call me crazy, but one thing is my music is on motherfucking point.
That's right.
So, you know...
That's right.
You know, it is what it is.
It is what it is, and I think with Azealia, she just like you said, she needs to learn how to deliver her message better, because she has a great message. It's just her delivery that turns people off from her. And like I said, I never paid attention to her ever. Until that interview, and a lot of people were saying, "Well, this was good. You got to see the J. Cole and the Q-Tip."
Yeah, they all going, and we all know we're not dumb. We're all aware of what's going on. As again, we've been doing this 6 years. Of course, it's going to come up. Color, you're dark skin. Oh, we're not going to put you on we're not going to put you on this magazine because you're dark skin. That's another strike she got against her. Yeah, she's a rapper and she's dark skin. It's not like she's light skinned like Nicki Minaj. We can just plaster her every fucking where. Like, it's just so much that goes on in this industry. All you have to do is just pay attention. Pay attention.
And what the co-head Azealia Banks, because she went off
for 40 days and 85 nights.
Then she told them. Then she told T.I.
Oh, she went.
And I love T.I. and Tiny. I just like them because we met them and I loved them. I just think they were so nice. You know, they're just really nice. But she spoke the truth. She said, T.I., you got your wife on VH1 and she can't even read.
I didn't know she couldn't read now.
Basically what she's saying is, not that she can't pick up a book and read, but it's how she comes across on TV, where she can't talk. And that they make fun of her by giving her these sound effects because she can't talk. That's what Azealia
They give her sound effects and not subtitles?
They give her both, child. Ooh. Even when she's talking to her kids, sometimes she got subtitles. It is embarrassing. And I understood where she was coming from. I understood it because it's like, here y'all are, and y'all on this white network, and these white people are cashing in on y'all. Y'all are like the goofy
But wait
Black
a minute,
family.
But see, no, because when I do watch, I do like T.I.'s show.
I love T.I.'s show.
It's a great show.
Let me tell you something. I love T.I.'s show, and I love T.I.'s show. I love T.I.'s show, and I love how him and his wife are family oriented. But let's put that aside for a minute. We can't act like Tiny and Shekinah are the brightest bulbs.
No, but it's fun. It is
fun.
Now
Let me tell you something. It's fun, and it's fun to watch. But just imagine for a quick second these white executives sitting at home watching that, watching Shekinah and Tiny talk about a bunch of nothing.
They think it's a bunch of nothing, but what I gets my fucking life when I take the time out my.
You get what I'm saying?
But I understand. I understand where you're going.
They don't sound educated, and they don't look educated at all. I love them, and I love I love them, Kevin. And I don't want you to take what I'm saying in the wrong way. But let's just keep it real. Mm-hmm. They don't sound educated, and they don't look educated. They come across as goofy. Just goofy and uneducated women, and it goes back to how when Shawnee O'Neal used to talk about the women on her show, she used to be like she didn't want them to be portrayed that way because they were smart women, and there was a lot of stuff that they was doing, but yet what they were doing was coming off as these dumb ass black women who all they want to do is fight. And my thing is with Tiny and Shekinah, I get what Azealia's saying. She don't come off as being bright at all.
But see, you know what? This is just another part of what makes us who we are, and that's because when you go down south, and don't y'all hate me for saying that. Sometimes you can't understand what they're saying. Yeah, but that's their way. Now I'm not responsible for their education. But when I watch this show, I can't understand the subtitle.
Listen.
But I like their show. And when you say with the white executive, these bunch of niggas, like you making it look like they be looking like, look at these dumb.
Well, I'm sure a lot of them do.
I hope not.
I'm sure they do.
But see, they're bringing them ratings.
And they're bringing them money.
And they're bringing them ratings and money, and they're not out there fighting. And I wouldn't say that they're on TV cooning because they're on TV doing what they love to do and making money at the same time.
Well, I'm not saying that they're on TV cooning. I'm just saying their whole delivery on thing. And let me just and I know you're not saying that people down south are ignorant, because no, of course us up north, if you talk to somebody with a deep southern accent, you're not going to understand what they're saying. But that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is they don't come off uneducated. They come off as ditzy.
But you know what? Them being ditzy is making them and VH1 money. Now, and I wouldn't even think that they're on TV, because some people might call it cooning. I wouldn't say that, because they're on TV having a good fucking time. Yeah. Anytime she's trying to be high and getting drunk, or she be doing the hair. And don't act like you don't got white people on TV.
You do.
You got the mind wild.
But listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. I say this because my mom says this. Two wrongs don't make a right. So just because white people on TV, didn't we used to say that? Just because white people out there destroying and protesting and going, no, we should do it.
But we're not. It's a fun show.
We are.
People might say that if we get on TV and do our show, the way we talk, we're uneducated. That's why you don't have.
Let me tell you something. I'm not calling Tiny and Shekinah uneducated because I love them. What I'm saying,
you just say it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is, and I understand what Azealia is saying, where is though it may come off as uneducated. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It may come off as uneducated to some people. Now, to you and I who love the show, it may not come off to us like that because we just love their chemistry. I love the two of them. I watch Tiny and Shekinah for Shekinah because I love her. Yeah. But to somebody else, they may say, well, they're just dumb.
See, as long as they don't come back with the Hollywood Tonight show that they used to have with Tamar and Claudia, because she's not built for that. Yeah. She's not built, but Tamar is definitely good for that.
But that's why she's on the real now. Yeah, because that's her. That's right. That's her lane. But Tiny
that was the first show where it didn't come out right.
Yeah.
But I like this show. Azealia Banks, I understand she's coming from, and you know what? There's Iggy Azealia, you didn't understand anything that came out of her mouth from that interview, and you sat there and you talked about her crying. She wasn't crying about you. That went over your head. Yeah. She cried about the fucking hardships that she's having in this industry, her being a black woman, and she ain't saying, but her being a brown-skinned woman, and you know, it's just so much that you white people have it easy in this industry.
And they'll never understand.
You don't understand the struggles.
And they never will. will.
I'm not even in the industry and I can see it.
Some black people don't understand.
Yeah, because they don't pay attention.
Yeah, they don't pay attention. I saw some black people coming on her by saying, "Oh, well, she seems bipolar because one minute she's crying, the next minute." No, that's not bipolar. No. That is her emotion. We've all been to that stage where we be so mad, we start crying, and then we just get, and then we start crying again, and it's because it's like I said, it wasn't even. I watched the interview, and when people told me how good the interview was, I had about 7 people tell me how good it was before I actually watched it. And I said, I have to watch it. And you know what I did? I'm glad that when I watched it, I wasn't biased towards Iggy, and I wasn't biased towards Azealia, because I don't listen to either one of their music. I even made an Instagram video a few months ago saying how I couldn't stand Iggy Azalea's song, because I didn't understand how that song was so popular. But people liked it. Hey, people, you like what you like, and you listen to what you listen to. But I wasn't biased because I don't listen to either one of them. So I went in there with an open mind. And when, like I said, when she was talking about Iggy, it wasn't even, the whole interview wasn't even just about Iggy. It was about so much more. So I took Iggy out of the equation and I said, I see where she's coming from as a whole industry. But a lot of people just kept it on Iggy, and it's like, it's not about her. And y'all keep making it like it is about her. It's much more than her.
And something y'all got to understand is that, okay, we have a bunch of R&B singers here that's still trying to break through. Like, I'm always say Ledisi, she's always going to be at the top, because when it comes to singing and performing, she is like one of the best. And y'all don't know, because she's not highlighted. She's been doing her thing for years. Always flying under the radar. You got somebody like Sam Smith, who I love, come in doing the same fucking type of music
that she does,
and he's just all over
the place. Yeah.
8 nominations or something like that. It's just y'all not getting what we're saying. Y'all not paying attention. Why can't these struggling R&B artists be up there? They should be at the top.
Not even just Ledisi.
You can play.
But wait, not even just Ledisi. Somebody like Luke James.
You got him too. It's a bunch of them. Luke James, Jill Scott, Vivian Green, Marsha Ambrosius. You got a whole bunch of them, and they can't even get in the right Grammy categories, because they're like, oh no, you got the urban people or the most popular people, like they can't win in their right categories, because you keep classifying them in this and not putting them in pop, where a lot of them are pop. You classify us based on our race, but you don't do that based on the other artists. They could be in any kind of category they want to be in, and that's not right. So it's just a whole lot that Iggy talked about that went over her heads. Yeah. So yeah, so we're gonna go, because we can talk about this forever.
No, we can't.
I'm just saying, literally. And you got to get ready to watch Love and Hip Hop. I watched Love and Hip Hop, and I liked it. That Chrissy girl, she gave me a little bit too much, but she's enough for the drama, because she looked like she will fuck somebody up for a white girl. She really did. But these girls on this show, y'all still, I swear, y'all don't know y'all worth when y'all come on these shows and y'all date these men and think they're going to change how they do things just for you. They're fucking stupid. And I hope that when women watch the show that they learn that this is not the kind of man I want. But then again, hey, some of y'all still want it because y'all want the money. But yeah, I got to go. We got to go. Make sure y'all check out for them videos this week. Y'all have a great Merry Christmas. Y'all be safe, whatever y'all doing. If you're out, you know, going to Christmas dinner, you're drinking and drive, don't drink and drive. There's an Uber somewhere to pick your ass up.
Or a hat.
Or a hat, that's right. Or somebody in the house. You feel like taking me home, take me home. So y'all enjoy yourselves. Y'all have a good week. And we'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Okay, now about this money.
Yes. Amen.
When we get